Xabi Alonso, of course, not in the job for very long, taking over at the start of the month after leaving by Leverkusen. Thomas Lech replaced Pep Lijnders in December for taking the job permanently in January. It's a caretaker boss a decade ago as well. A long history with this club. Chance maybe now as Dagium rolls the ball into the path of Crazy. He can't get the shot away as he bursts into the penalty area. Ball bouncing around briefly, but then Real Madrid can get it clear, and now they come on the counter-attack. Ball to Rodrigo. Rodrigo lets Bellingham take over. Bellingham forced wide, and he wins inside a corner kick. Fraser's chance down the other end again. He was looking up, he wanted to take the shot on, but he just got the ball almost caught under his feet, and that really halted his momentum. Real Madrid don't do anything though with the corner, and Baidu can bring it away for Salzburg. Gets up to the halfway line, now has to wait for some support to arrive. He finds it, now it's played in field to Kiergaard. Cross to Dorgales now on the left-hand side. He's got a man on the overlap. Gets to the edge of the area, tries to square it, but once again, Real Madrid packing out the edge of their area. And it was Alexander Arnold this time making the interception, but it's given away cheaply again. Dorgales, Glauc with the shot. Well blocked, to Glauc again. Another shot comes in, another one blocked. It looked briefly like it was by a hand, but there was no appeals from Salzburg players, so maybe not. Luka Modric for Real Madrid trying to slow things down on his 594th appearance for the club. Announced by Fabrizio Romano in recent days that he will be joining Milan after the Club World Cup. His 13-year spell in the Spanish capital coming to an end. Well, it has come to an end because he's played his last match there as a Real Madrid player. The 39 Croatian looking as good as ever. His side maintaining possession of the ball inside their own half. Nice ball then from Trent forward to Rodrigo. And Rodrigo plays it back. Trent Alexander-Arnold lofts the ball long. He's looking for Fran Garcia, who'd made the forward run from the opposite flank. Just a little bit overhit. They've all come to watch Real Madrid tonight. Packed house at the Lincoln Financial Field. Lots of white shirts around and no empty seats, which is great news, of course, for the organisers. Real Madrid, of course, a big draw wherever they play. Salzburg coming out down the right-hand side. Into the area, Glauc trying now to pull it back. Again, can't find that crucial little pass through the middle. Such good work in the build-up again. Looks like they have won themselves a corner. Wait players to get up from the back. Two men stood over the corner kick. Rasmussen and Tagging trying to make nuisances of themselves, but the corner too close to Thibaut Courtois, who catches easily and then bowls it out. Finds Gonzalo Garcia, but his pass blocked. He'll try again, back to Trent. Switch the play over to the left-hand side, Real Madrid. Rodrigo now. Fran Garcia, Dani Ceballos. Tchouameni to Dean Huysen. Courtois. Ceballos again coming deep to collect. Feeds the ball forward to Bellingham. "13 attempts at goal for each side, and Salzburg leading the attempts on target count by 4-3. Crucially, they haven't taken any of those 4, or indeed any of those 13, and they still trail by 2-0. Real Madrid much more clinical with their finishing. Still 1-0 to Al Hilal in this final evening of group stage action in the 2025 Club World Cup, and now Real Madrid might have the opportunity to seal this once and for all. Fran Garcia trying to burst through. Just gave himself a bit too much to do there. Briefly, he looked like he was in through on goal, but the covering from Salzburg was top class. And now Glauc. Good ball forward to Baidu. On the left-hand side, Krejcik needs a bit of support, finds it in Nene Dorgeles. Nene into Glauc. He's got players to aim for in the middle, but trying to get away from Modric. This ball slipped through, looking for Kiergaard, won't find him. And again, cleared by Real Madrid. Long way out of his goal is Zapishitsky. Able to find a teammate. Jakob Rasmussen, wide he goes. Dorgeles into the area. Back to Krejcik. Krejcik just tries to chip the ball into the path of Kiergaard, but this time Bellingham's in the way. Everyone back on defensive duties. And now Jacobo Ramon acting as the physio for Jude Bellingham, who's suffering a bit of tightness, perhaps a bit of cramp. And the referee just saying to Bellingham, if you need to have some medical attention, then have some medical attention off the field, just slowing the game up for now. And Real Madrid are using the opportunity to make another change. Bellingham, in fact, will be taken off, and the referee ordering him to go off the short way. Bellingham not listening at first, or eventually making his way off the field, so that he can be replaced by Brahim Diaz for the final 8 minutes plus added time. They take the corner short to Salzburg, but the ball then lofted into the area, easily cleared again by Real Madrid. Line up his ball over, again half cleared. Another cross from the right hand side, another one cleared away, and it's 3 against 3 briefly now for Real Madrid. Gonzalo Garcia forces Rodrigo wide on the left-hand side. Rodrigo cutting infield now into the area. Rodrigo shoots over the bar. He wants to play on that left side, Rodrigo. His ability to cut in is excellent. It's just unfortunate for him that it's exactly where Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. like to play. Wins and a draw for Real Madrid since their 4-3 defeat against Barcelona in La Liga early in May. They're about to make it 5 wins and a draw, 6 matches unbeaten, heading into the last 16 of the FIFA Club World Cup. But still, they give the ball away inside their own half. Glauc, though, cannot capitalise. Krejcik might, though. Krejcik on the left, his cross is poor, well blocked, and again Real Madrid looking to break. Trent Alexander-Arnold is just too far ahead of Garcia, but Garcia gets the touch, and Garcia, oh, that's wonderful, he lifts it over the goalkeeper, and a youngster full of confidence. performance has now once and for
Bull,
all sealed Real
vamos!
Madrid's place at the top of Group H. Excellent finish. Gonzalo Garcia with his third goal involvement in as many Club World Cup games. His second goal, score against Al Hilal, assist against Pachuca, and he's back on the score sheet again. 21 years of age, and he really enjoyed that one. It looked like the chance had gone. The ball from Trent Alexander-Arnold looked to be a little bit overhit, but a tired touch from Joan Gadou, and all he did was just knock the ball into the path of Gonzalo Garcia, who then raced away, and then with a lovely little dinked finish, lifted it over Christian Zawishitsky, who didn't really stand a chance. Didn't need to look up, knew exactly where the goal was, knew exactly where the goalkeeper was as well. And it's high fives all round on the Real Madrid bench, it's high fives all round on the pitch as well. And Gonzalo Garcia has another one to add to his total. He only played 4 times in all competitions during what we might call the normal season, the regular season. Played 4 and scored once. There's now 7 games, 3 goals and 2 assists for the centre forward. Inside the last 5 minutes now, the 9 seed in Salzburg are now just playing for a bit of pride. They will not be making it through to the last 16, even if Pachuca grab an equaliser. They still come forward though. The Tesson squares for Krasik to shoot from the edge of the box. It's blocked. The Tesson again. Can't work a shooting angle for himself. It's half cleared. It's up over on the far side. Back into the middle by Baidu. Nothing really coming of it though. Over to the left now. Oscar Glauc cutting in field. He can't thread a pass through again, and now Real Madrid are looking to add a 4th. And there's space now for Rodrigo. Oh, he left the ball behind. Recovers, finds Trent. Trent slides one through. Opportunity for a shot. Oh, it's been overcomplicated somewhat by Brahim Diaz.
Brahim Diaz,
trying to wear the ball back onto his left foot and open up the angle. Just took a bit too long.
Just release the ball quickly.
It's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. Real Madrid are going safely through. I think it would be harsh on Salzburg if they were going to concede a 4th in this game without reply. They very much been in this match. I'm not sure if 3-0 even reflects that, but 4-0 certainly doesn't. They are preparing their final 2 changes. Karim Onisiwo is one of them waiting to come on. The other will be Samson Baidu. In the meantime, Edmund Baidu on the ball. Glauc in field now. Kjærgaard brings Rasmussen into the folds. Wide he goes. Krasik thinks about the cross, just holds it up for the moment up against Trent Alexander-Arnold. Kjærgaard once more. He will put the cross in. Well, he won't put it in, he'll put it over the top of the bar. Very harmless in the end, but at least it does give Salzburg the opportunity to bring on their final 2 substitutes. It will be Edmund Baidu going off, and also Nene Dorgeles. Bringing on another centre-back, I think it's a little bit of damage limitation. Bringing on Samson Baidu. And then a like-for-like change. Edmund Baidu off, replaced by Karim Onisiwo. He and Glauc, the only Salzburg men to score in this Club World Cup. Things started off very brightly with a 2-1 win over Pachuca, but it's just been going downhill since. Goalless draw against Al Hilal. They've just found one goal in that game. They would have been able to book their passage even before facing Real Madrid. That would have been the target, to get 2 wins on the board and not have to worry about what happens against the Galacticos. And they couldn't find that key strike against the Saudi Arabian side, and that's made all the difference in the end, because Real Madrid have been too strong, and Pachuca have not really offered enough in this tournament. They still trail by a 0-0 against Al Hilal. Only 3 minutes added on at the end of the second half. It's a game that, apart from the cooling break in the first half, we've had no stoppages at all other than the substitutions. Can Salzburg at least get themselves on the score sheet? No. Rodrigo with a key interception against Glauc. Salzburg on the ball again though. Dakim. Things may have been different had he started the game. He was so impressive, particularly in the first 20 or so minutes of the second half. Again, he's another man who was guilty of not taking opportunities when they came to him. He's still working hard, tight to the right wing. Trying to take off Fran Garcia. Curls in a cross. Thumped away by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gives it forward again though to Glauc, wide to Krejcik. Into Yatesa. Now there's a chance out of Siwo. Oh, he just couldn't get the ball out from under his feet. He was about 8 yards out in the centre of the penalty area. And still, Salzburg just can't find a way through. Glauc still full of running, still full of endeavour. To Kiergaard. Now the Israeli again. Glauc thinks about the cross, decides against it, uses Krejcik again. Krejcik will cross. And again, his delivery from the left side is not really being good enough. Plenty of crosses, plenty of cutbacks which have not been found by teammates, or not found teammates, as maybe I should say. 1 minute left of the 3 that were signalled, and really awful attempts from over on the far side. Dakim this time getting his bearings all wrong, it seems. Just fired the low cross into the side netting. First half was played under torrential rain. Eased off at half time. Real Madrid have had the chance to ease off as well in this second half.
Thank you for joining us. Hope to catch you another time.
Almost done and dusted. Van Huysen just
if you've not subscribed,
the ball up into the Philadelphia night sky.
Please do the needful. Catch you in another live game.
Back. One final chance now to roam forward, maybe for Real Madrid in search of goal number 4. Trent flips it forward, and Modric, who's barely had a touch, will have the final touch of the game, because the referee has blown his final whistle, and Real Madrid have got the job done with relative ease in the end. Salzburg made them work many times, but when Vinicius Jr. opened the scoring after 40 minutes with a lovely low shot, and then set up Fede Valverde for the second, kind of killed the tie off really. They worked hard, Salzburg, they just could not find the key goal to get back into the game. And 6 minutes from time, Gonzalo Garcia, the young centre forward, made it 3-0 for Real Madrid. They finished top of Group H. That's the